The Charismatic Movement is the international trend of historically mainstream congregations adopting beliefs and practices similar to Pentecostalism. Fundamental to the movement is the use of spiritual gifts, charismata. Among Protestants, the movement began around 1960. Among Roman Catholics, it originated around 1967. Charismatic Christians believe that the gifts, Greek charismata, microsign, from charis, grace, of the Holy Spirit as described in the New Testament are available to contemporary Christians through the infilling or baptism of the Holy Spirit, with or without the laying on of hands. Although the Bible lists many gifts from God through His Holy Spirit, there are 9 specific gifts listed in 1 Corinthians 12:8-10 that are supernatural in nature and are the focus of and distinguishing feature of the charismatic movement: word of wisdom, word of knowledge, faith, gifts of healing, miraculous powers, prophecy, distinguishing between spirits, speaking in different tongues, languages, and interpretation of tongues. While Pentecostals and Charismatics share these beliefs, there are differences. Many in the charismatic movement deliberately distanced themselves from Pentecostalism for cultural and theological reasons. Foremost among theological reasons is the tendency of many Pentecostals to insist that speaking in tongues is always the initial physical sign of receiving Spirit baptism. Although specific teachings will vary from group to group, Charismatics generally believe that the baptism with the Holy Spirit occurs at the new birth and prefer to call subsequent encounters with the Holy Spirit by other names, such as being filled. In contrast to Pentecostals, Charismatics tend to accept a range of supernatural experiences such as prophecy, miracles, healing, or physical manifestations of an altered state of consciousness as evidence of having been baptized or filled with the Holy Spirit. Pentecostals are also distinguished from the charismatic movement on the basis of style. Also, Pentecostals have traditionally placed a high value on evangelization and missionary work. Charismatics, on the other hand, have tended to see their movement as a force for revitalization and renewal within their own church traditions. Detractors argue these sign and revelatory gifts were manifested in the New Testament for a specific purpose, upon which once accomplished these signs were withdrawn and no longer function. This position is called cessationism, and is claimed by its proponents to be the almost universal position of Christians until the charismatic movement started. The charismatic movement is based on a belief that these gifts are still available today.